Today we're talking dotted notes. Dotted notes are notes that are dotted. Do you see? So the first things we have to understand about dotted notes is this is called a dotted quarter note, because it's a quarter note that's dotted, and this is a dotted half note, a half note that's dotted. Well, what does the dot actually mean? The dot would represent extending the length of the note if the dot wasn't there. So if this is a quarter note, it's just one beat, but now it's 1.5 beats. How do we know that? Well, this is one beat, and the dot represents what you see plus half of what you see. So half of a quarter note is an eighth note. So together, it equals 3 eighth notes. The length of this dotted quarter is not 1 beat, it's not 2 beats, it's 1.5. So we go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and to denote the 1 and 2. But sometimes I've also written on top or below these 3 little ticks. Sometimes those 3 ticks give me enough information, so I'm going da, 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 da. And I don't have to put like the pulse behind it, but it helps to denote da, 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 da. Without the pulses, here's how it's going to sound. Da, 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 da. With some of my younger students, I've also included slow, whoa, whoa, quick, slow, whoa, whoa, quick. Sometimes those 3 S's remind us that that is a slower feeling note, and then all of a sudden there's a quick one next to it. All you need to know is that whenever there's a dot, there's 3 invisible beats inside of it. The 2 most common dotted notes that we use are, in fact, as I said, the dotted quarter note, but also our dotted half note. So the dot represents the half note plus half of that. So 2 plus 1, which in fact does equal 3. So in this one, when we count it, it's just some basics of 1, 2, 3, 4. It still kind of feels like this, but this is in a full length of a bar in 4/4 time. This would be half of a bar in 4/4 time, and it's still 3 beats, whether we're going to think about it or not. So in New World Symphony number 9, Dvorak here, it's so hard to say his name. He would have that da 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 da. It has that dotted quarter note to the 8th note feeling, and that's why the rhythm is important. And sometimes I like to use "Stay Awake" from Mary Poppins to describe the dotted half note. Stay awake. The 3 beated. We don't hear the internal pulse, but we do hold for the length of 3.